Welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Blessing, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome to this glorious channel. And if you're an old subscribers, guess what, guys? You guys rock. You guys are amazing. So I am an agent in North Cyprus, here in North Cyprus, and I process students admission from different countries. As you're watching me and you need an agent to process your admission for you, kindly contact me through the sticker that you'll be seeing on the screen. I will get in touch with me. I'll tell you everything that you need to do, and we'll get started from there, and you successfully arrive North Cyprus for this fall semester. Admission is currently ongoing, is open. So if you want to study here in North Cyprus and you need help, which you really do need help, kindly contact me, and because you're about to contact me after watching this video. Okay, so let's get into today's video. I am doing this series which I tell you about the benefit of studying in North Cyprus. So today's topic is going to be how you just become a registered nurse, just being a nursing student that graduated. So just stick back, get yourself relaxed. We are going to get into this. Okay, so let me give you a background story or background knowledge for those of you that don't know. Most of you, because most of you that will be really interested in this topic are people that are nursing or health inclined. So as you know, when it comes to health, whether medicine, nursing, health management, whatever, after your graduation, yes, you are now a graduate, but there are still exams that you need to write in order to be considered like a practitioner. You can now practice in this field. So today I'm going to break the ice. Today I'm going to bust your bubbles. I'm going to show you benefits that you need to study in North Cyprus. So I would advise you to start contacting me now to process your admission, because it's about to get so sweet. So in North Cyprus, if you come to North Cyprus to study nursing and you finish your 4 years course and you graduate with nursing, so there is something called NMC. I'm going to put it on the screen. So there is something called NMC, which the full meaning is Nursing and Midwifery Council. So every country, I believe, has this. Okay, but we're talking today, we're going to be streamline it to North Cyprus and the UK. Okay, because obviously, you know, US will have a little bit slight changes, but today is just North Cyprus and UK. NMC is NMC everywhere. So Nursing and Midwifery Council, there's something like that. So as a student, so as a fresh graduate that just graduated from nursing, for you, this is very important because you might not know. So as a fresh graduate from nursing in North Cyprus, this is a very great opportunity for you to take advantage on. So there is something, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it out. There is something UK call as, let me read it, European Requirement Fund. So let me say it again. European Requirement Fund. European Requirement Fund. So there is a group of European countries that if you graduate from, so you will not be required to take the test of competence form. So test of competence is just like in medicine, because medicine own is what is very popular that everybody knows. It's just like NCLEX. Like, you know, the NCLEX in medicine. NCLEX is basically this computer-based exam that after you're done with your medical, you've graduated and everything, you have to write this exam in order to be able to practice. Okay, so that's the same thing for nursing and all, for nursing and midwifery as well. So this is a very good thing, and many people don't know about this. So that is the reason why I'm here to share it. Most people think that you can, because as in, if you graduate as a nurse, you have to write your CBT or your OSCE. I'm talking about going to the UK, but CBT is just basically general. The OSCE is when you get, UK, they have their own, so you have to write their own special ones. So if you might ask, what is the meaning of CBT? So CBT is computer-based test. So what I'm saying is that if you study in a university in North Cyprus, you are eligible for the automatic exemption of this CBT or OSCE, because certificate gotten from North Cyprus is considered in the European requirement form. So European requirement form exempt people. North Cyprus is into this category of the European requirements, okay, form. So you are automatically exempted from the CBT, or if you're going to the UK, OSCE. So that is that is a serious thing, because like I've seen some people that have written all this kind of CBT exam, they've written it for more than 3 years, 4 years, and they keep banging it, they keep failing. So for you to just know that because I schooled in North Cyprus, I graduated in North Cyprus, I'm exempted. That's a really good selling point for you to start contacting me now for me to process your admission, so that you can come to study in North Cyprus, and when you graduate, you will be considered a registered nurse. Do you know what it is to be considered a registered nurse? So there's one point that I have not said, so let me talk about it. If you graduate from any university in North Cyprus, you still have to take one more step before you be considered as a registered nurse. So the NMC in North Cyprus is called the Cyprus Turkish Nurses and Midwife Council. I'm going to put it in the screen. So basically the short form is CTNMC, Cyprus Turkish Nurses and Midwife Council. So you have to go and register in the CTNMC North Cyprus. The requirements are basically your police report and MUTAG, your certificate. I'm gonna do a video that I'm gonna tell you all you need to do to be able to register. In the NMC in North Cyprus, which is called the CTNMC. So I'm gonna do a video about that, but basically it's something that is always accessible. It's something that you have, basically your MUTAG, all those things, your certificates, you stamp them, all those things. I'm gonna do a video, and if you're interested, let me know, so that I know how fast I should start recording that video. However, once you skate through this process, like I said, it's something that you already have. Obviously, when you graduate, it takes a little while. When you graduate, you're going to have your certificate. Of course, you're living in the house, so you have your house contract. You can go to police station and get your police report. You get your MUTAG. Your MUTAG is your local, let me say your metropolis, your local government chairman. You just go there and get that you're living there. Just the small things, and these are all the things that you just need to go and submit in the CTNMC in North Cyprus. So you just be accepted and be given your PIN. Okay, so once you're accepted and everything, it doesn't take long, more than 1 month, you'll be accepted, and you'll now be considered as a registered nurse. You'll now be considered as a registered nurse. And there again, there is a process. Like I said, I'm going to dive deep into that one, because I cannot talk all those things in just this one video. If I talk all these things in one video, it's going to be up to 1 hour. But the point is that after graduation, the next step, once you get your certificate, whether 1 month, 2 months, once you get your certificate, you now gather all these your documents, then take it to the office. If you stay in North Cyprus, you know that all these things are not something that is very hard to get. It's very easy. You get them, then you take it to them. You take it to the NMC in North Cyprus. Then they'll now do their own background check and everything, which obviously will come out clean and everything. It's just that seamless. Another thing again in this registration, there is also local and international. So if you want to be regional, if you want to practice in North Cyprus, there's a different form you have to fill. Or if you want to carry your certificate and practice in abroad, like other countries like the UK that we're talking about and everything, they will give you, specify it so that they'll know which one to give to you. It's just how to become a registered nurse. That is just how to become a registered nurse. Like, it's not everybody, but I would advise everybody, my opinion, to, like, after you finish in North Cyprus, diversify, go to other countries like the UK that is opening up and all those things, because that's every dream of every nurse practitioner and everything. You want to go to UK, you want to go to US to practice and all whatnot. So it is very, 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 very easy. It's just the icing. It's just the icing on the cake to know that once you graduate in any university in North Cyprus, you're automatically exempted. That means you're automatically the category of people. So you're automatically exempted from the category of people that will write the CBT or the OSCE. If you want to practice in the UK, you just know that you're clear, like you're ready to go and start work, not to be reading for exam or whatnot. So my dear, this is a very, very, very valid reason for you to study nursing here in North Cyprus. So those of you that have some question asking me, is the certificate here, is it accepted in UK and everything, this is just an eye opener for you, so you know that as a student that graduated in North Cyprus, you are eligible to the opening of all these countries. And you see, you're inside European requirement form. So who is telling you otherwise? So subsequently, this is not only for UK, because this is not only for UK, because I, for one, I also did West. So West, I'm going to put the full meaning there, is an examination board that will certify your certificate if you can actually go to Canada or the US to practice and all those things. I did it for my own certificate. So these are things that you need to know so that you have full assurance when you're embarking on a journey. You know, at least to an extent, what you will gain after all this whole thing. So that's just it. That is just it. This is just mind-blowing, amazing, 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 that you can actually become a registered nurse without writing all these exams, CBT, all those things. You don't need to write it because you're just a graduate of North Cyprus. You graduate from North Cyprus University. So yeah, I'm not here to talk too much. So contact me if you want to study here in North Cyprus, and if you want to hear much, it's not going to only be for nursing. I'm going to do more research. I will now go and dig deep on other information, my classmates that have finished all those years and everything, more deep, and come to give you more. I will give you guys more insight so that you know what you stand to benefit, because some people do not know all these things. So some of them, when they graduate, they just go back to their country. You need to know all these opportunities, and especially when it comes to UK and US, the embassy is here in North Cyprus. So this opportunity, you have to look towards this country after graduation. Get yourself informed. Even the ones that might not share, go and search and know, because you see these people, sometimes things in Africa, not like them, that's just it. The kind of criteria that you have to pass through if you studied in Africa is different from when you study in this other part. You can imagine North Cyprus is inside the European requirement fund, so it's exempted. You never can tell what you might be exempted, even in the US and the rest of it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Contact me if you want to study in North Cyprus, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.